All right, guys, we're back. I'm going to play a little bit of poker. Fish was good last night. We'll chat a little bit about that. And let's pull into Bart versus the Space Mutants and see where we can get. Oh, that didn't work so well. Is anybody bored yet? Good God. Wow, it's weird. Just his jaw disappears when you pause. Come on, bro. What is this? Holy moly. All right. So we got it to move. Did we just, like, run down his back, or? That was it? Like, are you serious? Anyway, whatever. We got past it. Let's keep going. I don't know what's going on anymore. Excuse me. Got it. Oh, thought I went backwards. So, I guess I can grab... Well, no, there's no more goals. I don't need it. I didn't think about that. Yeah, there's no more goals, so I don't need it. Well, I need to save closer to that. Let's see. Go through here, get him. Completed Homer. Oh. Oh, it rolls on the ground? What is that? There it is. Alright, that was pretty quick. So I gotta remove the plutonium rods. Collect all the power rods and put them back in the basement reactor. Is that the rod up there? Okay, so it looks like I grabbed one. Oop, that didn't work. This combination for this floor is 14? What does that mean? Okay, so there's a wall there. I guess that means nothing. Ah, that was not good. Let's do it again. Combination for this floor is 14. I wonder what that means. Okay. So we've gone to another floor. Combination for this floor is 32. Alright, level 3. That didn't work so well. Alright. Oh. I wonder what that means. guess I can jump on her. Damn. Nope. Sucktastic. Alright, just a wall. And a wall. All right. Aha. There's a rod. No, I think this might be the easier way. So, nope, that won't work. Hold on. That didn't work so well. I was about to say, do I get stuck there? Alright, another door. Can I not come out here? Like, what's the deal? Okay, level 1 again. So I went over this way, but there was nothing here, right? So it doesn't seem to move from here. Okay, if I go to 1, I guess. There's a wall. Combination for this floor is 32. Oh, so there was a second elevator? Okay, so I've got to jump down. That didn't work so well. Okay, so this was 4. Oh. Does anybody know? Combination for this floor is 32. What does that mean? So let me go to, is it floor 3? Okay, there's a plutonium rod. Oh. Alright, so I went back here, right? I don't know what Marge means either. What is that noise? Nope. Alright, guys. We might have to do some research. I'm not sure what the hell's going on. Come on, bro. You gotta be you gotta be kidding me. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, so I dropped off those two rods. Is that it? So we'll go back to level 1. Nothing over here. 14. Good lord. Donuts? Oh, that didn't work so well. Let's go back here. So, I'm gonna go drop the power rods off. Because I guess I don't lose them. I don't know. So I dropped off 2. We're gonna go back to level 1. Oh, well, that sucked. Let's do it again. All right. Okay, how does this... I don't understand. Oh. Apparently you just hold down B, I think. There's a door number 1. No, go back. No, go back. No, go back. I'm gonna go back to number 1. No, go back. Oh, god damn it. Okay, hold on. Go back to here. So we got donuts. Nope. Nope. Good lord. Part of me is like, nah, this game isn't so hard. It's like, yeah, it's only because you can save 100 times per level. Okay, there's a rod up there. Okay, so save here. Down. 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 Oh, wow. That was luck. Okay, I've gone into the door. There we go. Dip, 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 dip. All right. Well, I'm in the door. What's the problem? I don't know how I'm closing it. Anyway. Oh, I didn't know he came all the way over. work so well. God damn. Why do I keep over jumping that? Alright, nothing there. So you gotta press up and B, I think. Alright. Oh. Oh, there's a rod. Okay. Oh. What is the conundrum here? Why? Okay, so I'm in the door. There it goes. I don't know what I'm doing to get it to close. So if I go back and forth from 4 to 5, that doesn't really get me anywhere, right? Like I'm still stuck. There's another... Oh, there we go. I don't know how that worked exactly, but... No, I want to go down. So you go out, you press B. No, you press... No, down and B. There we go. You go out, down and... Down, B and down. There you go. To 1. Here we go. Oh, that didn't work so well. Oh wait, hold on. There was something there. There was a third fuel rod. There we go. I gotta get this one. I don't know how to get that one out getting hit. Okay. You press B and then down. You go in, you press B, then down. You go in, you press B, then down. Oh, that didn't work so well. Was it 30? Was it 14 again? Okay. Oh boy. Okay, still can't get off. 32. Yep. Alright, so where am I at? Am I back on level 1? Oops. I could have made it the whole way through. Almost. Oh, that didn't work so well. All right. So we got to get up there and then jump over. Oh, that didn't work. From level 2 to level 3. It went into a different door. Oh, interesting. So let me get this one. I don't know how many I can hold. So I went from level 2 to level 3, right back where it was. Oh, almost. From level 3 to level 4. Oh, interesting. Okay. That didn't work. That didn't work. Oh, I ran into him. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. God damn it. Is it 32 again? Is it 14? Okay, hold on. It's not 14. It's not 32. So we not run into Maggie to get a combo for this particular? Apparently not. Okay, so if there's nothing there, then I can just go back anyway. Let's go to level 5. Here we go. More donuts. Okay, there's nowhere to go in here. There's, okay. Oh, you can't grab it? Interesting. Let me try it one more time. Okay, yeah, apparently I can't. Maybe you can only hold 4 at a time. Oh, you can stand there. But here you can only come out at level 1? Oh man, how do I get to the basement again? Damn it, I'm so lost. So it only allows you 1, 3, and 5. Well, can you carry another rod? No, you cannot. Hey, what's going on? Well, what's over here? Combination on this floor is 11. But again, I can't use this. Almost. Damn, I just gotta jump over him, I guess. Good lord. Okay, so still can't do anything here. I don't know. Let's go to level 2, see what happens. Yeah, I don't think that's where I want to go. Okay. But you can go to 3 here. Hit a wall. God damn it. No, I don't even know what level I'm on. Just went through the door. No, I gotta go drop these off again. Good God. Oh, that didn't do it so much. Okay, so I dropped those off. Just a wall. there's a rod. Doesn't look so well. What did you say? Or do we not even know? All right, looks like we've gotten half. We've only got 66 seconds, but do we go to level 4? Damn, that works never. Nothing here. Okay, so it's not 11. It's not 14. It's not 32. Oh, it just died. Okay. Just a wall. Nothing here. a wall. All right, is anybody else thoroughly lost? Nothing there. All right, I don't think I have any more idea than when I started, but we'll keep going through here and see what we can find. No, that's just where I was. There's nothing over here. Brick wall. That did not work so well. Didn't look like there was anything there, so it'll go to level 1. Oops. Okay, there's just a wall, there's nothing else here. Now, I just cheated because I knew that the code was 21 because I watched the tutorial, and I'm not supposed to know that, but I don't know where I'm supposed to get the information either, so we'll see what happens here. Whoop, I almost got hit. Alright. I found something at least. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Nope, it's 21. Alright, back to it. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea where I'm going, and I'm completely confused, and the tutorial didn't make anything any easier, except I somehow stumbled across him using the code for that specific level. Looks like there's nothing here. So go to 4. There's another wall. work so well. God damn. Okay, so I do not have the code for this level. Whatever this is, there's more there. Okay, so let me reload from here. Just bypass that altogether. Let's go to 5. And then this is just a brick wall. Okay. But I was just on 4. Didn't really go anywhere, right? Yeah, because I just hit the code that I don't know. Let's go to 3, then maybe 2. Another wall. Well, this will let me over. What happens? Can I go to 1? Aha! And there's one I don't have. All right. And that didn't work so well. So I'm back at here. I want to go to level 1. All right. There's one. Okay, so you can't take that to level the basement, I guess. All right, there's 4 left. Come on. All right, poker has begun. Let's open this up. There we go. Okay, 4 was nothing. I came from 3, right? I'm pretty sure that was it. Now let's see, can we go down to 2? All right. I'm gonna call just because if I hit a 6, could possibly take a guy out. Now it's pretty crappy. Didn't hit. Yeah. He was blocking. All right. All right. He's not here. Level 1. Well, okay, level 3. And this is hard. Nope, that was just a... So I watched the tutorial. I just got confused because I found out what the code was, but then I don't even remember how he found it exactly. Nothing here. go so well. Alright, get another brick wall.
That didn't work.
So there's nothing here, so we gotta go back anyway. Man, I'm so lost. Okay, this is 21, I believe. There we go. Give us the wall. I like when I do the backwards jump. Alright, nothing is here. That did not work so well. All right, so I came back to here. Okay, I've already gotten that. All right, well, there's the one up. Okay, there's one. Gotta jump in the middle. Yeah, I think I gotta jump. There we go. Didn't work so well. Didn't work so well. Aha! Okay, there's a wall there. Right, there's two more. I do not offhand know where they are, but we will keep searching. Go. Okay, that does not look like it's it. They don't have a king. Are they going to call here? The 10 is likely. If somebody had like ace 10 or king 10, they might call. But with only one guy to go, I think it's worth a bluff. Semi-bluff with a draw. Okay, is anybody else lost, by the way? Oh. There's a wall. Nothing. You get nothing, Lebowski. That's just where it was. So, went here, oh, went here, no. So it moves so fast. Well, I was interested till that happened. All right, 2. And there's another, just a brick wall, right? Yeah, just a wall. All right, it's got a pair. He does. And welcome to Bovada Poker, folks, where a pair of 4s is plenty for a limp re-raise. Right, I'm going to hold for a second. I'm just going to focus on Bart here and see if we can figure out what the hell's going on. We don't have much left to find. I mean, technically his 4s is ahead statistically. But you're going to fold every time you have AK to a pair of 4s? Come on now. A wall. A wall. A wall. Oh boy. All right, we've already got this. God, I'm so lost. A brick wall. Oh boy. Okay, there is nothing over there, so we go level 5. Aha. Oh, okay. Combination for that floor is 21. So this was just to get the code, which I already had, because I cheated. Yeah, and you get tutorials as a kid. And there's nothing anymore over here. Alright, so there's actually nothing else to obtain here. That didn't work so well. Oh, so this one we don't have a code to. So 11, 14, 21, 32. Okay. There's got to be something there. So we go back. We're here anyway. So let's see. There's a wall. There's another wall. Still missing two. Where the hell are they? about to die. A wall. Damn. Oh, I saved just before I died there. All right, another brick wall. Okay, hold on. So, 32. Okay, I cheated. It turns out if you just test all the combinations, it's like 39 or 40. There's one. Oh, that didn't work so well. It's 41. Okay. That didn't work well. That also did not work well. That also did not work well. So we'll go to level 1. It will not go past that. That's not it. Oh, that didn't do it. Alright, there's nothing over here. So it's not this level at all. Oh, there's only one left. Brick wall. Another wall. Oh, oops. All right. So we got it all except for one. Are you kidding me? Are you... Mount Rushmore. Is that the end? Wow. That's it? Dude, it always absolutely just blows my mind that you spend all that time playing and like that's how the game ends. Wow. So I had to dig through to try to find, is it Maggie? Yeah. And then give her the donut at the end. It was like, I didn't know where that last rod was at all. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's see what we're going to do with poker here. All right, let's go into some Monopoly. And we got a $10 triple up coming up. Man, I can't believe Bart versus the Space Mutants ended like that. Nintendo, the original Nintendo, it's amazing to me that they... Like, you're basically working that whole time just to get that simple little screen. It's weird because the game doesn't seem oddly like quite as hard now. But it's just the saves. If I didn't have the saves, I don't know if I could actively beat it at all. So, Fish last night was very good. I'm not sure that I'd ever seen Gula Papyrus in person. It was nice to see Waste again. There was a handful of other songs. It's interesting, some of Fish's later work from like maybe Fuego forward, I kind of started falling off around the time of maybe Round Room. And I put their studio albums in context. I don't tend to be fanatical about them. I thought Farmhouse was good. Of the albums I've heard, I really think that Rift holds up well. I think Junta holds up well in a different way. And I really think the most commercially viable album was Billy Breathes, still to this day. I just think Billy Breathes is thematic. It's got great songs and production value. The only thing about the show that I could say is like, to my ears, and I'm not sure if it's the speaker setup or whatever... PA, I don't know, whatever sound system they've got set up. Chris Kuroda's lights are amazing. The sound at time was a little muddled, and when I say that, I want to be able to hear all four instruments completely instead of them drowning each other out, I think. Sometimes Trey's guitar would just kind of scream. It was like this high-pitched tone that stands out amongst everything else. But, you know, it's being a snob. I didn't like the show last night as much as I did the prior night. The prior night, Mike's song, getting to see Divided Sky live for the first time. And I've seen 15 or 16 shows. I just, for whatever reason, had never seen Divided Sky. Really good. I had really good feelings after the first night because I was a little concerned that they would start to become a nostalgia act who wasn't really exploring. They were just kind of, you know, playing and making money off stuff they'd done before. And I didn't get that sense. Some of the newer material is interesting to me because it's different than the almost like symphonic structure or like classical structure ABA that I was used to from their early work from like Junta forward. But the new songs like Fuego, says "Sing It to Me, Santos" or whatever, it's got like a interesting. It's like arena rock. It's got like a chant to it, but then there's space within it for the band to start improvising. It's kind of interesting. I remember many moons ago when I don't remember the album. Whatever album came out with "Birds of a Feather" on it. And someone told me they just thought that song was just deplorable. And I'm like, nah, man. And they're like, yes, the song is garbage. And I'm like, no. And they basically said, listen, you're one of those Fish fans. You think everything they do is just the best ever. What I couldn't explain and what they didn't want to listen to was Birds of a Feather became a vehicle for improvisation like most Fish songs do. They could stretch it out, improvise within it, and saying that you like the song, it's almost like if you hear good jams at a show that you're into that you think are good, the improv actually makes you like the structured piece more. I feel the same way about David Bowie. I had a friend one time say that, I thought you didn't like David Bowie. And I'm like, no. It's just, I heard a particular recording of a hiss audio of David Bowie years ago on repeat, driving somewhere. I mean, driving for like 10 hours. And it just started to drive me nuts because it was like hearing the same song over and over and over again from the same tape that was hissed, or full of hiss. What you get to is this point where you like the structured piece and you want to explore more. Did I not set myself up in this? I feel super dumb right now. Hold on. Because I think I selected all of them and I didn't select me at all. The game is just playing without me. I'm like, how did they get this far? No, I am here. Good God. I'd have to play back my own playing to see what the hell happened. But I was glad. It was not, to me, it was not a nostalgia act. I was a little concerned, and I haven't paid as much attention because I've been so busy running my business and doing things. I just haven't been excessively like fixated on whatever Fish is doing. But impressed overall. Really, really great shows. And they set such a high benchmark for me in like 97, 98 era when I started listening to them that it's hard to come back from that. I see, good Lord, I have nothing? Guys, I'm getting destroyed. We'll see what we'll be able to do here. All right, we have no properties. We are getting absolutely destroyed. If we got Marvin Gardens, no, I don't think that's going to work. Here comes poker. So yeah, the newer material, a lot of like arena rock chants is what I felt like. I don't know the lyrical content to all of it. Some of it was a little bit confusing. I think we're good. We're gonna lay down houses. I think we're gonna be all right. It also gets to this point of in Atlanta many years ago. I think it was around the July 4th shows in Atlanta. Um, they dubbed it the worst show ever because there was a T-shirt I bought in a lot. It said "worst show ever." It was a collector from The Simpsons, and it summed up a lot of like stuff at that time where the tapers, were like critiquing and criticizing, what was the best show, what was the worst show. It was like so fixated on minutia that you almost like couldn't enjoy just going to the concert. I don't expect every concert to be mind blowing. I don't expect it to be revelatory. And it summed up a lot of my feelings about the fan base at that time. Going last night, so I started seeing Fish in '97, so it's coming up on, is that 30 years? '97, 2007, 2017, yeah. And it's like it's amazing to think that it's been that long, but the fan base here in Austin was a little bit older. I'm assuming the fan base has aged up a little bit. But yeah, when I look at stuff about the Grateful Dead in forums, I need to do some research and find some Deadheads to have on the podcast and have some longer conversations with them. It's really interesting to think about the different like eras of the Grateful Dead and like which keyboardist was with them, what was the music style like, the wall of sound, on and on. But it's interesting to see like, people love that Brent Midland era, and then people were raving about the '70s with is it Keith Godshaw. Trying to prevent whoever has the light red property, St. Charles. I don't want them to bust somebody out and then get all that. But yeah, different eras of the Grateful Dead. I'm not as familiar. I just know, certain things I like in certain eras. But seeing fans all these years later get fixated on a certain era they liked or a certain era they didn't like, or whatever. It's like, um, so Keith Gottschall was a keyboardist, and then Donna Jean, I think, was his wife, and she's considered a member of the Grateful Dead. And it's like, people get weird about it because some people don't care for her, which I find super interesting. Penelope wants it. Certain things they like, certain things they don't like. Uh, super rabid, and I find every fan base seems to be like that. Pink Floyd, there's certain era they like, certain eras they don't like. They don't care for Roger's politics, and past a certain album, they're not into it. As art forms, I think it just depends on what do you like. You know, Fish and jam bands generally, I've got a little more balance to at this stage in my music listening, which is not that in depth. For having so much access to stuff after Napster, it's hard to describe what music was like before digital distribution and just absolutely ease of access. When you had FM radio, and that was pretty much it. Yeah, it's a little bit like if you find Miles Davis fans, there's Miles went through so many changes, so many different permutations over the years, and most fans have like a certain era that they enjoy. Sometimes it's because Coltrane was playing with him or someone else. Like, um,
Don't be coming back now.
Coltrane, different musicians playing with him. Herbie Hancock? I think Herbie Hancock played with him for a short time as well. So yeah, it just kind of depends on, what you like. But with Miles in particular, it's not like the Grateful Dead where it's a live show. I mean, not that I'm saying, I'm sure live recordings exist, but the stuff that I've heard is mainly from albums and talking about what Miles Davis albums, people particularly like is super, super interesting. Young people who are into fusion always talk about Bitches Brew. And I think Bitches Brew is really great. I think it grew on me. I really like Dark Magus, which is a live album from Carnegie Hall. We used to listen to that a lot. And then, is it Miles in the Sky? I really like On the Corner. On the Corner has like some crazy audio stuff. Like it's just frenetic at points. Kind of Blue is like very classic, like kind of, I don't want to say smooth jazz, but it's what people think of when they think of jazz generally. So what sort of thing. And then I'm trying to think of the album, the one that I really, really enjoy. We've had absolutely nothing going here at the poker table. So I had to look it up. I couldn't quite recall. But In a Silent Way. In a Silent Way is an album that it's like I've played it for a lot of people and not made a big deal out of it. It's not like, hey, we're gonna sit down and listen to this album. It's not that sort of album. If I put it on, people would go, man, this is pretty good. Like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, this is Miles Davis. And they're like, it's like it. Why does it make me think it was like this transition from like acoustic to electric? It's like there's just something about the flow of the album it's not jarring. It's not like Bitches Brew. It's not like On the Corner. It doesn't have that same frenetic, maybe dissonance at times, which I really like in music, but that's just my taste. One of the big things about Fish is the tension and release. They played Split Open and Melt last night, which I was happy to see. I was hoping I would get to see it. In fact, the only song I didn't get to see was probably Bug. I really would have liked to have seen Bug live again. In fact, the last time I saw it was probably a Big Cypress, so it's been 25 years ago. Yeah. Bottom pair. No flush draw. Oh, look at that. Leading out there. That did nothing to help my hand. And it connects. I think it's better to go away. If it hadn't been of clubs, maybe, but. So yeah, In a Silent Way. If you're somebody who's like, I even think classic jazz, Kind of Blue is just, yeah. If you're somebody with an ear and you're looking for like a little more modern, I think In a Silent Way is an excellent like intro. It just sets a vibe, but I don't spend my time listening to specific instruments, I think. In fact, it's so well done, I can't really tell what they're playing at times, which is a good thing for me. Once the instruments meld in a way that I can't figure out who's playing what, that kind of blows my mind. Nice. We have there's no way, man. 3 other guys with an ace. And there you go. Now, he could be bluffing, but I'm assuming he has an ace. And what do? Just jam all in pre-flop? You can jam AK, and he'll call you with a pair of 4s because it is his tournament, and he's not giving up. So, yeah, dissonance. Sun Ra does it. The Grateful Dead does it at times. Phil and Ned Loggin, in particular, from the Wall of Sound stuff. Some of that Seastone stuff is just, whew. Miles does it at times. Frank Zappa, in particular, I remember almost getting like the heebie-jeebies, kind of creepy crawlies, listening to Thingfish. Like, there's something about the bass lines and stuff rolling through that just made me like, ugh. Really dark. Really dark. Fish could delve into that. I've heard versions of Split Open and Melt, Maze, Antelope. There's a handful of other songs where they go into spaces where if we were in college on hallucinogens and somebody was like, I don't like fish, we'd put on some fish and they'd go, God damn, who is this? And they're like, fish. And they're like, oh my God. We had many people completely freak out and go, you have to turn this off. Like, this music is completely, like, they were coming unglued at the seams because fish's tension and release with something like Split Open and Melt could become so torturous that people sparkle even. The tension and release could be so much that people would just freak out. We had a friend kind of lose it to Gayuti one time. Yeah. And once you get to artists like that, it's hard to keep track of their entire catalog. Their catalogs are so diverse. Literal scrutinizer. All right, we are back to Queens. Thought about betting a little bit more, but I think the standard bet shows some strength while at the same time could have anything. If you had AK, what you gonna do? To a small stack, by the way. We need to check out what I actually got. There we go. Call. Yeah, I really think like Frank Zappa's output, there's various albums like Overnight Sensation that I think are good. I really think Apostrophe hits a real benchmark um for maybe its level of what I consider commercial success and musicality. Just absolutely an amazing album. And then after that, if I'm dealing with fans, I always ask them about Thingfish. Thingfish just there we go. Some action. No, I was gonna say no club, but well, how shitty was that? It had to be that one card to like tie it in when I could have won. Um, yeah, I just think Thingfish. When I've chatted with people about it, even a lot of Zappa fans, I find them to be sort of like they'll get stuck on a certain era. They're not digging through like the entire catalog. And Thingfish is just man, it's like a Broadway musical. Like it's just socio-political satire. It's like, oh, it just give me the creepy crawlies thinking about some of the lines in it. Irwin. Nah. I mean, I just don't. I got two property sets, and if I can finish them off. Can't believe aces, queens, and jacks, and I didn't take it. I mean, it's better than losing, but and then Grateful Dead, when it comes to studio albums, American Beauty, Live Dead, and then I think Europe 72 is live recordings, but it's an amazing album, amazing document. Yeah, I haven't listened to a lot of their other studio output. It was more live shows.
Don't be coming back now.
I don't want to call for 600 chips with deuces, unfortunately. That's a little better. How about new? Got aces? No, but he has an ace. No flush. No. Ah. Why has it got to be that? Why, guys? Come on now.
Hit 3 of a kind at the flop. Ugh. I'm not going to call a bet or a jam with it, but if it folds to me, we are pushing all in. Shove. No. Not now. This will be a jam. See what happens. Do, 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 do. Queen and a 6. Good Lord. Oh, come on, man. Good God. All right. Well, bovada poker for you. We're going to close that down for now. We might play a little bit later. Getting brutalized. Oh, that, and I didn't have to sell but 2 houses.
Don't be coming back now.
We are nearing. This is the end. Dun, dun, dun. Beautiful friend. The end. All right. So you guys have fun. I'm gonna take a break, get something to eat. Pretty much got a day off, just kind of recuperating from the shows past couple days. Gonna do some clerical stuff, work on some certificates and a few things for some students, and hope you guys tune in for more poker with Robert Gardner Weiss. Sometimes I win with aces. Sometimes the guy doesn't catch a dirty flush at the river. Let's see what else. Sometimes queen suited doesn't hold. You guys have a good one. Thank you for tuning in for Robert Gardner Weiss. It is the 29th of June. Much more to come.